You never had a big enough weapon. Hey, motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, drink blood, change out full moon. Motherfucker change like a whole.
King Jr. got another video for y'all. So, Oscar De La Hoya blasts Canelo Alvarez for ducking one of the Charlos brothers yesterday, I believe, on social media, and Canelo had to respond. Here's my take on the situation. I'm glad Oscar De La Hoya came out and admit that Canelo Alvarez was ducking Jamal Charlo. And really, he was talking about Jamal Charlo. And Oscar De La Hoya is clearly mad that Canelo left Golden Boy, and he had to put the man on blast. Even Bernard Hopkins, when he was talking to Demetrius Anjay, had some proof that Canelo was ducking a lot of these black fighters. And I'm glad Oscar De La Hoya pointed this out, that Canelo was ducking. Canelo had something to say. He said, "Hey, Oscar, go F yourself with a spork, spoon, knife, hammer, whatever." It was funny. Canelo was really mad, and they was arguing on social media. It was funny. But Oscar spoke nothing but truth. You know, he's been ducking. Even Charlo came out on Twitter saying it was 8 years ago since Canelo ducked me, but it's in the past now. I ain't got nothing else to say with Jamal Charlo. He's obviously delusional, blinded by the truth. Obviously he derised Canelo, and he has way too much respect for Canelo. You could have fought Canelo 8 years ago, but you chose not to push for the fight. I don't understand why he has so much respect for Canelo. I don't have respect for drug cheats like Canelo, okay? First of all, you're a drug cheat. You're not going on my pound for pound list. That's just point blank and simple. But the point of the matter is, Oscar De La Hoya clearly blasted Canelo Alvarez yesterday for ducking Twin Charlo, and Canelo didn't like that. See what happens when the truth comes out? Canelo gets salty. Oscar gets mad because he left him. And for people that didn't notice, if Oscar and Canelo would have fought both in their primes, let's say Canelo is in his prime right now versus a prime Oscar, Canelo would lose badly against a prime Oscar De La Hoya. I wouldn't be surprised if Oscar wants to fight Canelo Alvarez, but highly likely that's not going to happen. He'll probably get smoked. But Oscar De La Hoya blasted Canelo Alvarez for ducking Twin Charlo, whatever or not, and it was arguing. I just wanted to point that out, that Oscar was speaking nothing but truth on this. And this ain't nothing new, y'all. I talked about Canelo ducking fighters at 160 and 168. He took a mandatory belt to duck Charlo at 160, and then at 168, he didn't take the mandatory belt to fight Adney Yildirim. I mean, this dude has a history record of ducking. It ain't nothing new. We know he's a ducker. We know he's a PED user. You know he's a computer raw cheat. We know he does all that. But apparently these fans still like this guy for fighting low-level competition. And Oscar De La Hoya is getting a lot of clapback from the media saying that he's ducking. You know, it's just nothing but truth. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. This is your boy King Jr. I'm out of here. Peace.